For me, food is about quality. I like food that tastes good. And for me, food that tastes good is food based on really good ingredients, amazing ingredients. Things that are produced in the right way, where the species are right. It should be freshly harvested if it's veggies, or it should be well hung if it's meat. But let's make this hypothesis. What if we could remove all that does not do any good for the environment or for the health from the supermarkets, just as an experiment? I know that it won't happen tomorrow. There will be no Superman coming and remove all the stuff from the supermarkets. But we can do it with our power, and our power is the money. We can take the right choice every time.
No flaming for how many years ago? Many years ago, I think. At that time, he started have the deep bowel health, and then he interested in our product, and then he just start by here, and then start buying our product, and then we get to know each other because we have the same idea, and then it's more easy to talk with the person who have the same idea. And then we start, being friends.
We can influence people, we can inspire people. When people taste how good stuff can taste, if you get it from the right places and produced the right way, then you can actually inspire people to do the same. And I know that because I do it all the time. My friends drink biodynamic wine. They get their fresh veggies from me or from farms around or whatever. I know that it can happen.
We are here now, and this is where we can actually make a difference. Our humble contribution to a better world is to just cook and do what we like the most and are the best at, and that is to cook and to make people happy with their food, and never to take any choices where we are taking more from nature than we give back.
So what would happen if we removed all this stuff from the supermarkets? We would release so many resources. We would release so many hands and thoughts that only produce stuff that is not doing anything good to us. We won't die of thirst if we took Coca-Cola out of the supermarket. We wouldn't die of hunger if we removed all the candy, all the chips and all the canned food from the supermarkets. We would just get more time.
Beauty. So I think it's very important for the consumer and for the cook, or for everyone to know how we produce our food. Yes, I think it's very important. If you put your mind and your heart at the work and produce something for the consumer, and I think the quality, I believe that the quality will come together with your energy and your heart, and you, that's what I believe.
What would the consequences of this hypothesis be for the environment? We wouldn't transport as much food. If we grow a lot of it ourselves and don't transport stuff that we don't need, we would transport a lot less. We wouldn't use the same natural resources to produce stuff that we don't need. We would use less power, less energy, and we wouldn't use all the packaging, and we wouldn't waste as much. Win, 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 win.
It just makes us happy, to stand there with the vegetables that were harvested the same morning by good people, and with meat that comes from animals that had a good life, and everything's just so much more fun if you know that it's good stuff you're working with, and you can taste that in the food, and you can definitely feel it when you're working with it.
The milking cow ran out to the neighbor field, and then some of his cow is pregnant at that time, and then we start eating something, from the neighbor farm. It's just put the pesticide in that field, and I think it's about not very long time later, and the cow gets aborted. Yeah, he meet the calf by that the cow get out and eat the chemical. the grass with the chemical. So that one he said that is very important thing that thing. And then you can see how dangerous to use the chemical in the field. So that he stopped, and then he said no more chemical. But at that time they did not use too much chemical either.
For the health, if we eat better, I can start saying that we are what we eat, and we are what we eat. That means that if we feed cows with corn instead of giving them grass or let them eat grass as they are actually designed to, then we get poor quality meat with a lot of consequences. So by eating real food, clean food, non-processed food, we would have a much better life quality.